We have studied voltage, we have studied current. Now we are going to study something which connects both of them, which is called Ohm's law. Okay, so V is equal to IR. We all have seen this and we all have memorized it also. We all have used in exams. But if somebody changes the circuit, I mean, we will never know what is going to happen. And that is a real problem. So let's go back to something which we already are aware of. Let's go back to our pipe system where the water is flowing, the pressure is pushing it, the same old thing what we have discussed. But now there is something which is resisting the flow. Okay, so if I increase the pressure, more water is going to flow. If I reduce the pressure, the less water is going to flow. But if I start squeezing the pipe, the flow will reduce even though the pressure remains the same. Okay, so if we translate the same thing to electricity, voltage is going to be a pressure, current is going to be analogous to flow, resistance is analogous to restriction, and that relationship itself is called Ohm's law. So let's take an example of a wide and a narrow pipe. So think about the pipe size. I mean, a wide pipe, the water will flow very easily, very smoothly. The narrow pipe, the flow is restricted. So the same voltage, different resistance will give you a different current, and that is the most of it. That is the relationship you're talking about. So we all have seen this thing. So basically, suppose there is a garden hose you're using to spray your garden, and when you squeeze it, the flow reduces. That flow reduces means the restriction is more. Radiator which is clogged, that also creates the reduction in the flow. So it's all the similar and the same principle everywhere. Okay, so if in a circuit, if you see, the battery is going to provide you the voltage, the resistor is going to limit the flow, the current will be the result. So instead of thinking the formulas, think about behavior. There are three things in the subject. Okay, so if you combine everything, simply voltage is going to be the push, the current is going to be the flow, resistance is going to be the restriction, and this linkage among themselves, it's called Ohm's law. Okay, so it's not a formula which we have to memorize, it's the relationship we have to understand. That means the more the voltage, more the current, more the resistance, less the current. All right, so it's very simple. We just have to have the proper intuition behind it. All right.